Yeah.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Lavena show. I'm your host, Lavena. Thank you so much for tuning into our very first show. Be sure to like, leave a comment and share, and also follow me on Facebook and Instagram at Lady Lavena and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Guys, I am so excited about today's show. Not only do we have a guest all the way from Houston, Texas, but towards the end of the show, we are going to hear one of the best songs on Botswana ground right now by one of the best DJs in Botswana. So you gotta stay tuned, okay? So to kickstart our show, we're going to start with the hashtag Connect a Friend. So hashtag Connect a Friend are profiles of people you can connect with in business. And our hashtag Connect a Friend for today is Miss Fox Mwanyopa. Miss Fox Mwanyopa is the founder and managing partner at Anonymous Communications, a startup advertising and marketing agency in Harare, Zimbabwe. She is a gladiator in heels when it comes to managing, strategizing, and innovating for various brands through strategy formulation, conceptualization of marketing campaigns, and brand development. She has vast experience in managing multiple projects for Zimbabwe's biggest brands from various industries ranging from hospitality, construction, FMEG, banking, petroleum, mining, and agriculture, among others. In the course of her career, she exceptionally managed various projects for the following brands: PPC Zimbabwe, Delta Chibuku, Delta Lion Lager, Delta Sparkling Beverages, Swaps Zimbabwe, Babe Reducing Company, Swaps Holdings Africa Limited, African Sun Limited, Raiden Zimplo, Pharmec, Bazemket, Millibrand, PowerMec, Packing, City and Boat, ZITF Company, EcoBank, and Tel One Center for Learning. Ms. Fox is a graduate from the Midland State University. She holds a Master of Arts degree in Development Studies majoring in Corporate Governance and Corporate Social Responsibility. Over and above marketing and branding, she is passionate about orphans and vulnerable children as well as women's rights issues and empowerment programs. When not hard at work, she is a dedicated farmer and enjoys wine and cheese tasting, traveling, photography, and hiking. So our guest today is an author, an entrepreneur, and the founder and CEO of A Unique Heart, the maker of Love in a Box. We call her the Love Doctor or the Heart Healer. She's going to share with us how she became who she is today, her experiences, her challenges that she encountered while she was growing up. So let's listen to her and be inspired.
Hi there, I am Benita Ledet, the Love Doctor. I am the owner and creator of A Unique Heart. I would like to share my story with you, but first of all, let me just say, Lavena, thank you for this wonderful opportunity to share my love from across these international waters, from Houston, Texas to Botswana. I am very, very honored. So let me just get right into my story so that this video is not so long. I am a young country girl who just grew up feeding the pigs and picking berries with my cousins to give to my grandmother to make berry pies. We all got together and we knew how to make a meal out of nowhere. We ate syrup sandwiches and mayonnaise sandwiches, and we were so full of joy. We would cut the watermelon on the porch and just be so full of joy. And back then we didn't know we were poor. We just knew how to love on one another and just make the things happen that would, make things happen from out of nothing, But we knew if we had each other, we had love. So a part of my growing up really explains to me now why I'm so passionate about love. So as a young girl, my parents married early, and then they divorced, and then my mother got remarried, which ultimately ended into a divorce as well. So I ended up being the oldest sibling, which helped my mother raise all of my other siblings. And so later in life, this was probably like my early 20s where I sacrificed that. And then later in life, a little later in my 20s, I married the man of my dreams, and he had a previous relationship. So therefore, when we married, he had three children of his own. So there I am, a young girl in my 30s, in love, still pursuing taking care of my mom and her siblings, and then now we've added on, three more mouths to feed at any given time. So at this particular time, between my 20s and my 30s, I just gave all to my family and to life, and just made sure everyone had what they need. But what I didn't realize is that I was putting myself and my dreams on the back burner. That's what I didn't realize. I gave up the college experience, to be a Delta or any one of those sororities, the college experience to be on the campus. I gave up all of that just to make sure that my siblings and my mother and my family and my bonus kids were all taken care of. So, at times in the 40s, I started thinking, I was like, wow, I was like, I've given up so much, I was like, when is it going to be time for me? And then, growing up, I remember even in my younger days, like I would say maybe elementary, maybe going into middle school, I was often picked on for the color of my skin. I was so dark. My dad is very, very, very dark. He's no longer with us now, but he was a very dark, like pretty black, like smooth black, handsome man. And I in my younger years, my color was darker skin than it is now. As the years passed, my skin lightened up. I kind of started picking on the tones from my mother, but my father was very dark, and I was criticized. I was called buckwheat, and I was picked on, and so for a long time I had low self-esteem. So you got to think about it. This is a country girl growing up with low self-esteem, not really knowing what her purpose is, being forced to be a grown adult before her time. Didn't even really get to enjoy a child's life because I was forced to be in a position to take care of my siblings at a young age. So what is all of this that I'm telling you? What I'm telling you is that with all of this going on in my 40s, this is when I figured out, and a light bulb went off, and I said, God, I know you have more for me than to just take care of my siblings and my family. Like, what is it that you want me to do? What is your will and your purpose for me in life? And then he began to show me little by little that all of the things in my life worked for me for the good, because this is why he's abundantly blessed me, because I took the time to honor my parents and bless my parents and bless anyone who was connected to me. I helped raise all of my siblings, and I blessed my bonus kids, and just everybody who's connected to me, they know the love and the light that I share with them. And so he's showing me that I want you to show the world that what it feels like to be a stepmother and a blended family, and to share love, how you love your siblings, because everyone doesn't have what's the good word for it? Everybody's not born with the silver spoon in their mouth. That might be the better way to phrase it. We're not born with a silver spoon in our mouth. So we have to figure out how to take the hand that we were dealt and make the best of it. So as my husband and I began to grow our family, and like I said, once I got in my 40s and I figured out I'd given up all this time to my family, God gave me the vision to just share love. And so I developed a product called Love in a Box, and that's why I'm so passionate about it, because at that time, what I learned from all those years back is that I put myself on the back burner. I didn't put myself first. And so you got to learn how to love yourself first. If you don't love yourself first, you don't know how to give to others and how to love others and how to teach others how to love you. So, I understand now why I became the love doctor, because I can share love from all experiences, from being a mother, from being a stepmother or bonus mother, whichever one you want to call it, from being the sibling, the oldest sibling who shared love with my siblings to make sure that they were taken care of, a daughter to my mother, a daughter to my father, and just everyone that I'm connected with. I understand it now. And so now my mission is to share love with everybody, and just to show one vision, one person, one heart, one box at a time. that love is necessary. It's not all about like just relationships and being in love. And then it's also about how do you get over resentment when life didn't go like you thought it should go. Resentment and forgiveness and just making the best out of what life in the cards that have been dealt to you. That's really what my story is about. And so that's why I developed the product Love in a Box. It has all these affirmations and tea and things for you to journal about your experiences so that you can figure out what life means to you and how you can bring out your purpose and your will and how you can live your best life. Because honestly, I have to say later in my 40s, this is my best life. I am living my best life because I decided to put God first, then put myself first, and then honor God's wishes by pursuing his will and his passion for me. And so all I want to do is show God's love through me, through his light and his love to everyone else so that they can see that being just generous from the heart, giving and loving on your family and friends and just sharing love or with whoever you're connected with, it blesses you because God blesses you based on how you treat others. So I thank God that I didn't get a bitter heart and that I didn't turn bitter about the life or my childhood, that I didn't get bitter about it. I learned how to turn the pain and the low self-esteem and all those things. I learned how to turn it back into purpose and passion. So that's my story. There's more of me to learn. Just stay posted. I'm going to try to figure out how to share more of the Love Doctor and her experiences for 21. But again, Lavena, thank you so much for this opportunity. Botswanians, I love you, and thank you for letting me share my love way from Houston, Texas, all the way to Botswana. God is so awesome that he's connected us over international waters. So I thank you, and I'll be praying for you. And I just want to encourage you that if there's anyone out there to where you're trying to figure out, why is your life not like someone else's, or why are you struggling in your younger years, don't give up. Don't give up. I will be 50 years old in March, and I can honestly say the latter part of my 40s have been the best years of my life. It's never too late to start living life and living your best life. And as you do it, God will continue to bless you because now he sees that you get it. You get it that everything you went through worked out for your good. So we can magnify him in his name. Thank you so much. With the love in me from the Love Doctor, I love you, Lavena. Botswanians, have a very good day. I'm wishing you a prosperous 21 and return back everything that you've lost in 20. And if I get the opportunity to come and travel next year, 21, I would love to come visit you in person. May God bless you and keep you. May his smile be upon your face. Just trust him and pray, and everything will be okay. Have a good one. The Love Doctor loves you with everything in me. Have a good one.
Thank you so much, our lovely Love Doctor. We love you too. We can't wait to have you here on Botswana grounds. We have been inspired, guys. I'm sure you guys can testify. Thank you, Mrs. Ledet, for coming through. Thank you for saying yes to the call. Thank you for agreeing to come and share with us your story. May God richly bless you. Alright, guys, to close off our show, we're going to hear one of the best songs on Botswana ground right now, like I promised. And this song is by one of my favorite DJs. It's called Tandiwe by DJ Gouveia featuring Scavenger. Alright, until I see you again next week Sunday. Bye. I love you.
Tanga.